Good afternoon. Mark here. This afternoon, I just want to share a little bit about Sabiki rigs, some of the conclusions I've come to. Because if you're drift fishing for big fish from a kayak, getting that perfect small bait in pristine condition is key.
Oh yeah, that's some nice bait.
It's your ticket. So for centuries, people have been catching small fish and then using those as bait to catch larger fish.
What a beauty.
And usually nets are used, or in the case of kayak fishermen, the most convenient is a Sabiki rig. A Sabiki rig is a line with a bunch of little hooks on it, like 7 hooks, and they'll have attractant material, and they're different. They can be different size hooks, but that's the concept. And you put that in, you jig it in the ball of bait fish, and you catch your bait that you then use to drift fish with. On the Pacific coast here, the primo bait tends to be sardines, just because of their size and, more importantly, their fat content. Everything wants calories that are packed in small packages, and the sardine is the perfect example of that. You can eat, if you're a big fish, you can eat fewer of those and be satisfied, as opposed to getting bigger bait fish that takes a lot of energy to digest. So, and even from a human perspective, if you try to eat bait fish, your sardines are just delicious. That fat content just pops, and you scale them and you gut them and you fry them, and they're just really tasty. So that being said, for years I have been trying to find the perfect Sabiki rig. A Sabiki rig that does not snag the sardines, because if you snag them on the side, they'll bleed out. It's got to be a Sabiki rig with hooks small enough to catch them in their mouth, and yet not too small that they flop off. And it has to be a rig that doesn't scare them off. I found, even though most Sabiki rigs will work to some extent, some work a lot better than others. I found the rigs that have these little beads on them right here tend to scare them off. Like, I'll drop them in the middle of a pile and they'll just all take off. They love gold hooks. See the gold hooks here? This is a number 8. It's got gold hook, mackerel. Cheapo eBay ones. Catch these, like, you can pick these up for like 100 for 20 bucks or whatever. But the results aren't all the same. So I've literally got a bucket just full of different Sabikis, all different types. And I've tried all of them to see what worked the best. I've pretty much settled on a number 12 size hook. 10s tend to be, although they'll catch the sardines, they tend to snag the sardines more than smaller hooks. As you go up in the number, the size decreases. Number 14s tend to be too small. They tend to flop off the hook easier. So number 12s I found are perfect. And I'll often bring up a Sabiki with just every single hook has a sardine caught in the mouth.
Oh yeah.
If I catch them in the side, I often just throw them back, because it's not worth your time. By the time you get your rig down and you've drifted for a couple minutes, they've bled out. So I also, rather than getting the ones with the beads, this has clean line. It's got a 12-pound main line. It's got 6-pound offshoots coming off of that, and just simply to a gold hook with a flash material of varying colors. So this is the 5535 mackerel skin number 12. And my gold standard. I almost 100% of the time, well, I would 100% of the time I use these rigs. Occasionally I'll try one of the others, but I don't have the results with the other rigs that I have with these. They can be difficult to find. You have to keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. If I can, I get the whole case. There's about 40 rigs in a case. And you're looking at more money. They're like $4 to $9. Not a hunter for 20 bucks like these cheaper eBay ones. So, but well worth it. And then I just stockpile, and that's what I use. And they work. They're the most productive, bar none. I love them. So anyway, thought I'd share that with you guys and gals, and we'll very soon we're going to see you on the water. It's coming towards the end of March, and starting April, we'll start seeing you on the water. Hopefully the bait fish will start coming in, and we'll start getting some quality stuff. So I'll see you around in a few months with some fishing there. I'll post some videos. Anyway, okay. Have a good rest of your afternoon. Bye.